There's only like 5 Discord seats in all of Mexico. Can't say I'm surprised given the Jordan.
What? In Mexico, you'd be like, what are you, gay? Why you play that? They would. That's the first thing they'd ask you, bro. In Mexico, that's the first thing they would ask you. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Up and Unfiltered, clowning. It's been a minute. My boy rolled the missile. I was like, which side is there? I feel like we've been out of this routine because of, anyway, we ain't gonna speak on that topic. Stuff just happens. My God. No. It's a place with real conversations, uncomfortable topics, where you can relate, laugh, bullshit, and keep it real. Simple. That was a hell of a lot of shit to be simple. What was? Just in the whole thing. It was a lot of shit. Keep it simple. It was. You have to lay down the parameters. I'm just saying, people need to know. It's like Amazon. They're like, it's really simple. I mean, well, with Amazon, it is simple. People just, us employees just complicate stuff. So they make it hard. They do make it hard. Oh, they challenged your hit and got it reversed. So your hit didn't even count against the scorecards last week. What hit? You hit on the cameras. What was it? The day you got suspended? What the hell was that for anyway? Speeding, I think. That's what it was. How did they? I don't understand. But they called a fucking stand up yesterday, and they were saying that he mentioned that he got all of the hits. They had gotten. You weren't the only one. You initially were the only hit last week for a while until like Friday or Saturday, and then someone else got a hit. We only had 2 hits last week. Hilarious. Of course, a week I'm the only hit. You were the only hit, brother. Funny. I was like, God damn, that would suck, bro. Of course, it's a week that we didn't have like 20 hits or whatever. You know what I mean? A week where we were actually all clean, and it was the only ding. I was like, that would have been. And normally I'm clean. So yeah, no, that would have felt like some dick shit. But still, in general, like I was on the way home. I mean, I was on the. I'm a person that takes that kind of shit to my heart, though. So like that kind of shit, like I'll take that shit personally. Like I'm Michael Jordan in the fucking Last Dance, bro. I took that personally. Like I will go home and be like, I'm sorry, team. I had the one hit. Like, you know what I mean? Even though I can't even apologize to nobody. I mean, I'm not doing that. I apologize to JR, you know what I mean? Because I was like, listen, so I thought it was 65. Apparently it's 55, so that's my fault. I was not winning this meeting because I don't get hit for speed. Actually, you know what? This is actually great because it brings me right into the first topic, which is just character decline in what we live in right now in today's world. And it irks, like literally it irks my soul. We literally just went through it yesterday. Look at this guy. You're cool. You're real cool. See? You see what I'm saying? It's not worth it, bro. Yeah. I like how he just shakes his head. Yeah. He's a clown. That's why. It's straight clown. Nah, he didn't even move his mouth, though. That's one of them cats that knows he's outnumbered right away. Anyway, we just dealt with this yesterday. So, like, we called for a tow. Like, literally, you know, like, we have to throw our insurance, you know, they can tow your stuff for you. And like, if it's like, it's up to a certain amount of miles and anything over the mileage you pay, whatever that is. So either way, we called the tow and they asked us what time we wanted towed. Right? So we say 12 or after, okay? Take the car to the shop so I can get the wipers, the new motor for the wipers. So that's why we requested 12. So apparently my man gets there at 10:30, calls me, and he's like, hey, I'm here to tow your car. I'm like, no, you're not. I was like, because I asked for 12 and I'm not there, and my car's in the shop and I'm waiting for it to come out. That's why when they asked us what time, we said 12. So like, totally confused. So you decided to show up whenever you wanted to, or like over the point what time? Like, why would you say like we can come earlier? Not even a text message. I'm just saying in general, like what would possess you to just show up at 10:30? So we go there anyway. The old boy has to wind up leaving because I'm not coming anytime soon. So I wind up, of course, you know, while I'm telling my wife, and so she winds up getting on the phone with them, and apparently it was a whole hoopla. They would try to charge her again, which did not happen, obviously. But in general, like it was the whole hoopla on getting these insurance, so that foolish people to understand and do your job correctly. Yeah, 100%. Like it wasn't difficult, it wasn't hard. No, there was nothing about that was challenging, bro. And then you know what's funny though? I got to the point. This is the point I was trying to get to. Like it literally seems like, bro, like that the only way that you get results nowadays is when you have to come out your face. And I'm not saying that you have to be disrespectful or call nobody no name or curse, but it's like they look at you crazy when
you're
you
nice
start
to them,
getting hype.
don't get results, bro. I know because I'm nice to them.
Like I was talking to you nice the entire way through, bro.
Bro,
You kept with the tomfoolery.
I used
So now you got me.
I used
Wait, bro.
so my ex-wife used to deal with all of the customer service calls like that. Unless I was actually hype about something, because I would be deferential for the most part because I'm an understanding, kind person. And because she works in the industry she works in, she's like, no, you have to demand shit from people. Like you can't just, you literally,
Yeah, bro. Like
no, she's like, that's the only way you're going to actually get, even if like, say you want to talk to somebody higher up and you want to speak to that person kindly and you're not going to get it escalated. The only way you're going to get it escalated is if you escalate your own emotions.
and now keep in mind, I'm talking about in today's society.
No, and that's crazy.
Back then, I'm talking about now, bro. Because you literally have to tell somebody, like, bro, like now.
Yeah, this was like 6 years ago or whatever, 5 years ago. Not even.
I'm just talking about in general. Like,
oh yeah,
just within the last, like, I even said, well, we had 20 minutes out there in the last, 6 years.
I'll even make it worse. I was working for the solar company. The solar company is trying to find us work within the company because, as most solar companies do, it is collapsing. So I am doing a job where I'm going out to old customers that we've already serviced roofs or solar panels and inspecting the work, quote unquote, to see if we missed anything, to see if we needed to clean anything, yada, yada, yada. Go through the job, make sure that the overall job was decent. Now I got to drive east to some bumfuck town where no one lives really. You know what I mean? People live out there for a reason. So I'm going out to this farmer's house and I'm going I'm going to inspect his roof on his house, his guest house, and his barn. So I got a lot of area to walk. But he wants to walk it with me. I know that he wants to walk with me because I had that instructions in my thing. But the other thing that I didn't have any instructions say, he wants me to come there at a certain time because he eats breakfast at a certain time. He has a set schedule. He's an old man. You know what I mean? Like if he eats breakfast at 9:30, his wife gets a black eye if the fucking plate isn't hot, piping hot, steaming at 29:59. It's getting put on the table at 29:59 seconds while turning into fucking 9:30. Like, so I show up on the dot 9:30 because I'm a very prompt person when I'm making appointments like that.
Yes.
And he opens the door with a gun in his hand to my face. And I was just like,
I
was like, oh, what's up, man? And like, I didn't put my hands up, nothing. What's up, man?
What's the
Like,
gun for? I don't know.
yeah, like, what's going on here? Like,
What are we doing?
it is breakfast time, my friend.
It is the morning. Like this.
It is. It smells like bacon in the air. You are banging on bacon?
Banging right now. Like you are in the morning. The moment you woke up,
So he was just told that lady on the phone, I didn't even really want you to come out here. And if she insisted that you did, I needed you to come out here at this time. And I was like, sir, had she relayed that information to me, I'd have showed up on that at that time. If you need me to come back, I will be back. But I will turn tail right now. Go walk into my car and I will go somewhere else.
all in all, this introduction was unnecessary. Like,
So, bro, I call my boss. He wants to talk to my boss while we're there. So my boss doesn't know anything about it. He has to call him. So he's cussing out my boss on the phone, basically treating me as if I'm the help, talking about me as if I'm not there. And I'm like, that was disrespectful, but all right, whatever, bro. You had the gun, so
that's a wash for me. And just
so I just let him
people
do his
got problems, bro. Like,
Bro.
those, like I'm just being.
bro.
People really have problems. Like it is literally not hard to be a decent human being.
So like,
Dare I say a good person?
but that miscommunication could have got me shot in the face.
That miscommunication should have never gotten you. That should have
But it-
never been the situation.
but
But he opens the door with a
but-
gun for somebody to come do solar.
That at the point is because he's out in the middle of nowhere. That's what he does. That's where he lives because that's who he is as a person. He knows he's mental. This is a miscommunication just at work over show up on time, right? If someone would have told me to show up at a different time, I'd have showed up at a different time. Here I am showing up like a dumbass at a fucking different time. And I'm like, oh, hey, I left. I just left for, I called my boss after we got out of that situation because of course we're professional right there. And I just called him and I said, hey man, I said, he was like, well, you can go and do this. And I said, I'm not doing anything. I said, first and foremost, I wasted my gas. I said, you guys pay my gas? But I wasted my mileage to come out here in my personal vehicle. You guys don't pay my mileage. Like, I drove out here in my personal vehicle. It's
to get a gun put in my face.
It's a half hour, 45 minutes from anywhere I need to be, and I just got a gun pulled in my face for my first thing in the morning. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna get stoned for a little bit.
That's a day starter.
I'm not doing anything. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get high and you're gonna pay me for it.
Oh, I would have been done for the day.
And he was like, oh,
I'd have just been like, yeah. When the day starts like that,
but the fact that I kept pushing like it was nothing, and just was like, yeah, I'll go finish my job, but that's character right there on me.
Oh, 100%. I'm not so. I mean, it's not really a character thing. Like, if some shit like that happens, like, I'm not depending on who it is. Like, for me,
Oh, bro, most people would have been rattled.
for me, oh, ain't no rattleness. I just say for me, I have to sign. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this day. That's never a good sign.
I know
if you start the morning with a gun put in your face.
Bro, I know people that would have called it quits right there on that job.
I mean, if it was Amazon, I still keep working.
I worked by myself, bro.
But that shit was solar panels. Like,
I was already done with the
about
solar
doing
panels
solar
at that point. I had to call and make my own appointments and shit. It was a nightmare, dude.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I can be, but I'm not customer service polished over the phone.
Well, I mean, that's just a way of speaking
I had to cold call people.
to people. Why you got a cold call?
I had to cold call people and schedule appointments to go re-inspect work that we've already done.
I'm talking about customer service stuff. Like,
bro.
you're not really get over the phone. I was like, shit, it doesn't matter if it's over the phone or in person. I'll talk to an it.
So I'll leave my fucking nose spray again.
Most people can't do that shit in general now. They have to.
It's hard.
Literally have to text. I'm talking about in general. It's the first to talking to folks. Like, they have to literally it has to be behind the phone. What the hell is that? Oh, I thought you were hitting this.
It's a hotel key, right?
Oh.
But it says the Xavier Institute for Higher Learning, 1407 Gray Malkin Lane, Salem Center, New York.
So random.
It's the X Mansion.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Me and my boys went to the fucking on my Saturday. 'Cause my birthday was Thursday, and then I didn't really do shit on Thursday. Kick about myself, and then they came up on Saturday. We went through some disc golf, and we went to Mile High Comics.
Nice.
That shit was gangster. So yeah, I grabbed I like hotel keys like that. I always have since I was a kid. Old school plastic hotel keys like that.
Yeah, it was dope.
But then they had the X-Men. I was like, oh, that's what's up. They had some dope shit.
Comics is what, downtown?
Nah, bro, it's over here.
Oh,
Or maybe over here. It was way up here, probably 70.
gotcha.
It's like over here it's a giant fucking warehouse, bro.
That's pretty dope. I'll check that out. Yeah.
I'll send you all the pictures I took. It was just shit that I was taking pictures of while I was there.
This is cool. I didn't know they had that.
It's one of the biggest comic warehouses in the world.
That's pretty cool.
Huge.
Pretty dope. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
I'll buy some Star Wars shit. My boy bought me a backpack. It's actually a Loungefly backpack,
Nice.
but it's a Star Wars one. It has like all the models on it, like the ships.
That's nice.
I'll show it to you when you drop me off.
Body's starting to get there. My shoulder, like my neck, bro, still.
Yeah, you ready for some light sparring?
Nah, hell, not on my shoulder. Shit. When I laughed, my daughter had me laughing the one day.
You'd be crushed one body shot, bro. Your shoulder is nothing. Your shoulder's nothing, bro. Your body's not healed. You take one. You just thought about it. You just thought I seen your face. I seen the way that.
I mean, the body is. I'm saying that's why I say, oh, close. But no, the main part that I hit in.
Anybody who's ever boxed, bro, knows a good body shot will take you out when you got a good body.
It was like, yo, you trying to just do twos on pickleball? I think pickleball is dope. I fuck pickleball. I never just. I'd be down, but there's no way my body isn't even in pickleball shape.
I've never played it. I watched it be played the other day.
Yeah, pickleball is fun
on the video.
If you play with competitors like people who, it's like ping pong. It's like tennis or ping pong, but just like live.
I've never played tennis.
Well, tennis, I don't really mess with tennis like that, but pickleball is tennis. But it's like a feel. It's like pickleball is like a tennis and ping pong mix.
It's like life-size ping pong.
But that's what I call it. I don't
because they have the wiffle ball, right?
I think I'm pretty sure it's a wiffle ball. Oh yeah, now
you played whirly ball?
Was it
Whirly ball?
Whirly ball? Is that the one where the ball kind of spins? I've
seen videos of it, but I can't explain it to you. And I'm not versed enough to be like, I know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? But one of the places that we deliver when we go through the Commerce City route that we do is a place called Mood Swing over there off like 48th in like Vasquez, kind of. And it's a big it's a big indoor pickleball courts and bar.
That's dope. I played racquetball.
I got a funny story about that.
Yeah.
When I was like, all right, so when I was like, I must have been maybe 15, maybe 16. No, it was when I was like 15. My homeboy,
racquetball's fun.
we were in ROTC, NJ ROTC together in high school. I was staying the night at his house, and they had moved kind of downtown in Colorado Springs. And we woke up in the morning, and we just decided that we were going to walk to the downtown YMCA.
Yeah.
So we had some money, like just a little bit. And we took a walk to the downtown YMCA. We stopped at the McDonald's and grabbed breakfast sandwiches, and then I gave money to this mom who was asking for money for a breakfast sandwich, and he was counting change.
So just getting the butt.
Now I was an asshole. 'Cause I was like 16, 15, like I said, and I was like I was being a good person, but I was still a dick. But I was like, here's the money for the thing. If you don't go get it, and I come around the block and you waste my money on some alcohol or some shit, so I'm gonna fuck you up. And he was like, all right. He was like, all right, young man. And I was like, for sure. I gave him the money, and he immediately went and bought food. I respected that because he could have just left and went and bought liquor, and he would have got fucked up for sure. Because I would have seen him. It's Colorado Springs is a big city, but it's small like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm everywhere back then.
Oh yeah. That's 16.
But back then, bro, I was a mover, like of weight. Like I don't like to brag about that, but I always used to tell people, "Why do you walk, Brandon?" I was like, "Well, ain't no VIN number on this motherfucker, dog, and I can get where I need to go." Me and my backpack, not even a backpack, bro. Not even a backpack, bro. The backpack is suspicious. I would use my Jinko jeans. Remember Jinko jeans?
Yeah, yes, sir.
The big back pockets.
Yes, sir.
It's pretty much a backpack.
Those are skaters.
Skater.
Yeah, so was that.
But anyways, back to my point. So we go to the YMCA, and I've never played like the racquetball, like the handball in the glass case,
Yeah.
like in the hamster case, and we didn't know how to get out of it. So bro, we're two 16-year-old kids stuck in the racquetball court for like an hour. Like we were trapped in the racquetball court. We did not know how to get out.
That's crazy.
Because we didn't know that there was the little glass lever. We didn't know because it's flat. We didn't know.
So you two morons just thought you were stuck inside of a racquetball.
Just like a fish tank, bro.
Foolishness, bro. It's complete.
And I'm smart.
Yo,
And I'm smart.
yeah.
That was the most hilarious shit, bro.
Bro, I would have.
I
Y'all
thought-
would have had me.
I tried to throw the ball at the door real hard to make it
floor.
hit somebody. I threw it really hard at the wall, bounced off the wall, hit my boy straight in the dick. My boy was on the floor for like 10 minutes. He was like, "Oh, that fucking ball is hard."
Put him on the floor.
Oh, that was funny. And it's even funnier because it's two Mexican kids. So like we're two Latinos who've clearly never been around money. So we've never been on a racquetball court. So we're two peasants fucking on a fucking racquetball court.
That's
Just
wild.
poor as shit. Fucking Aladdin, not knowing what to do.
Pretty much. That's like, great comparison. Just,
Street rats, bro.
but still, funny. Like, to think that you are trapped inside of a racquetball court is outlandish, to say the least.
But you have to think.
No,
That-
you have to think.
No, it's more popular for you up back east to do like tennis and shit like that because
I'm still not going to think that I'm trapped in a racquetball court that I went into.
but you were exposed to it. I was never exposed to it.
I can't. We talk about common sense. You're not going to let you enter something that you can't get out of sight.
Which was my logical conclusion too, because I was
It
like,
can't be.
how? I eventually figured it out myself. Eventually, then I felt like a dumbass. That's why I knew eventually about the little handle.
I can't.
Because nobody walked by. Because that's how popular the racquetball courts are. Nobody walked by for an hour. That's how you know. Even in like no one even plays racquetball here. They don't have racquetball courts because no one plays the shits.
I can't.
So I was never exposed to it. It was never something I was around.
There's no point that I am going to enter into something and think that I am stuck in that mode. That's funny. That's funny shit. Yeah.
It was hilarious.
That is
It was
hilarious.
Oh, because you just mentioned racquetball.
Yeah, because racquetball we played those. Hilarious.
Yeah. So I haven't played that in a hot minute.
That's all right. That's all right. Like, these funny shit. I wish I would have been on the outside of that, just watching you fools like a fly on the wall because I've been on the floor, bro. I literally might have lost. I might have had a heart attack just from the laughter that I would have been able to stop. It would have been compulsive.
Yeah, just two Mexican kids stuck in a fucking in the thing like a fish tank.
That's some shit you can't read about, bro.
Oh, bro, that was hilarious.
That is the funniest shit ever. I can't. That was great.
That's a core memory for me.
That's hilarious.
It was a The whole walk was hilarious because we made it like a journey, bro. Like we were fucking Samwise and Frodo. So to go to the just to go to the YMCA, bro. We left at like 6 o'clock in the morning to make it there like by 9, bro.
Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry.
Bro,
That shit is hilarious.
Bro, we made detours and fucking went through all kind of shit for no reason.
I can't,
Just to run the streets.
bro.
Me and that dude, we had some good times, dude.
But so do we. I got what, bro? Stories for days, bro.
Me and
And
that
not even just my own, bro. I've seen other people's calamities, bro, that are just bloopers. Like I'm talking about like historic bloopers, bro. Like these are like Hall of Fame. Remember the show back in the day, America's Funniest Home Videos?
Oh, me and
If we would have had recorded half the stuff that happened, bro, entered.
I'm
bro,
just thinking of something else me and that kid did for Halloween on the random. We were hanging out for Halloween. And we were like, so we were at the age, you're like 14. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not what it is
At
anymore.
this point, you're just going out just for the shits and giggles.
So we were like downstairs playing Dynasty Warriors on the PlayStation 2. And his mom was like old school lady. So she had like old, like from the 50s, like 60s poodle skirts.
Yeah, I hear you.
So she had like a bunch of different like old colors. So we threw a bunch together and made like we looked like babushka, bro. We looked like we were Romanian bums, Romanian grandmothers, and we hunched our backs and we just went out on Halloween and just went door to door, bro, like fucking maniacs. Like fucking maniacs. We did it in accent and everything the whole time. People who seen us, our friends, bro, we put makeup on and everything, and people would just seen us and we were like, they were like, "What are you guys doing?" And we just stayed in character the whole time.
That's hilarious.
It was a riot, bro. Me and that kid were hella funny together. We did some funny shit.
For anyone that does not know what a babushka is, it is a Russian grandmother.
Yeah.
Or of that,
An elderly.
or of that, I guess of that ethnicity. Kind of like in that
elderly
nationality in
woman.
general.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's just subject to Russians. I think it's just like in that Asian area in general. Because I don't mean Asian people. I mean the continent itself.
Like the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah,
Asia.
yeah,
Europe.
correct. Yeah.
Russia is part of Asia.
That's
Europe.
my point.
But that's where like the Caucasus Mountains,
Yeah.
is like where all that started.
But yeah, so yeah, babushka is a Russian or that descent,
That shit
but
was
it's a grandmother.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Me and that
hilarious. Walking around like a babushka.
We did, bro.
I can hear him saying that shit. Me babushka.
We were hilarious. We were something else.
That's so that was great. Are you ready for the tomfoolery? Because it's coming soon. Now,
It's gonna be my business route. I'm about to cram some shit in there today.
how many packages you got?
89, boy.
What do I got?
I got the most.
That's good. I mean, from there it goes down.
Yeah, I had the most.
89. It's not bad. I'm at 289 too.
18. They're throwing me in my van.
No, I got you.
They're giving me that van pretty much now.
What do I got?
You're an R40.
No.
You have
I mean,
242 packages.
come on. Thank you, Jesus.
And you are CX124.
You said I got 40.
All of our numbers are different.
40. I wish they would start putting me in the BBs regularly, bro. I would drive those all day.
You like that one day?
Yeah, bro, because it's
You had the
so much easier.
Yeah,
Bro. I just put the bags
Bro,
at the bottom, bro, and the boxes up top, bro, and that shit is smooth. And I got room. I keep that door open, especially that it's summertime, bro. I need them to stick me in them BBs. I'd rather drive the BBs in the vans. All right, Pippin.
Bro, that game was crazy last night.
Or Celtics? Are you talking about? Okay.
No, because the Celtics were playing while I was still working. We lost by 4.
Yeah, Sixers can handle business.
That's all right.
Draft is tomorrow.
Don't even got Embiid. I ain't Celtics ain't even worried about.
I mean, I just lost over. What you mean? I ain't worried about no Sixers.
One game is nothing.
This man.
When have the Sixers done anything in the
going
past
back home
decade?
too. I ain't tired of that. Listen. Anyway,
As a
folks, don't listen to him. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you chopping it up with us. Yeah. Ladies, man. This has been episode up and up. I'm not worried about appreciate y'all. I'll never be worried about this. Holla. Innings, man. We'll holla at you next episode. Peace.